we've been talking since the press conferences began about how much more effort and energy was into tonight. How much of that was changing up the format and having a Team LeBron and Team Steph? Could you have done this if it was still East versus West?
No, I mean, obviously we don't know that. We don't know. But I think the format was great. I think the fans did a great job of reacting to it in a very positive way. And, for me to be the captain of the team, Steph being the captain of his team, and us doing that, that draft, it was something that hadn't been done before. And the great thing about our commissioner, he's absolutely okay with trying something new, to change the format. And it definitely worked out for everybody. It worked out not only for the players, not only for the league, but for our fans, for everybody. It was a great weekend, and we capped it off the right way.
Chris Haynes, ESPN. Bron, when you look at the youngsters that's coming in today, and it seems like people always want to push out the older guys. Do you take that as a challenge? Now you got the MVP award, but you take on a challenge still playing at a high level?
Nah, I mean, listen, I respect the younger guys, and my boys love them. They play with them in the video games. When they see them, they always speaking to them. And, they're the next crew for sure. They got to keep this thing going. And what I take pride in is taking care of my body, making sure I'm available every night, and continue to get better and better. I don't really take it as, it's a young guy, okay, I need to show him that I'm still able to do this. I need to continue to show myself, because every night I step on the floor, I have to lead my guys or prove to myself that I'm still able to play at a high level. And, I feel great.
Rachel?
LeBron, as the format's still evolving. They said they might lean toward televising it next year, which I know you're supportive of. They also said that as of right now, there's no rule against a player being a captain 2 years in a row. The inclination is if the fans want you to be a captain again or Steph to be a captain again, they'll vote you guys in. Is it something after doing it this year that you want to do again?
I'm not against it, that's for sure. I had a heck of a time doing it in the conference call, with Steph, and we're going to try to figure out ways we can continue to get better and better. But if we decided that, just like the coaches, you can't be a coach of a team no matter if your team is number one in the East or the West every year. They offset it every year. So, it'd be great to see, somebody else next year if they wanted to do that format, or they wanted to keep it the same with the two top vote getters. Either or works for me. I just got to play. I got to play some good ball in the first half of the season next year to make sure I'm in Charlotte.
Dave, over here again on the left side.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. LeBron, that step-back three from the left wing seems to be something in your bag that you're going to late in games with more regularity. What's the origin of the shot? Anybody, any player you play with before give you any inspiration on it?
Nah, just something I kind of worked on in the summertime. And in order to get better with something that you work in the summertime, you got to try to implement it in practice and then implement it into the game, get more and more comfortable with it. So, we had a chance to actually take the lead before that possession, and Paul got blocked by Embiid. Kyrie had a great tip in. Russ kind of got his hand on it. We couldn't get that, and we fouled DeMar, and he only made 1 out of 2. So, I got Embiid on me, knowing that he's going to give me a little space, and knowing I'm going to create a little bit more space once I get to that step back. It was just felt good when it left my hands.
Jason, standing in the back right.
Brown, you're right. Jason Lloyd, The Athletic. Just wondering your thoughts on playing with Kyrie again. What was that like? And were you able to fall back into old habits and run any old sets that you guys have run previously?
It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Anytime you get to get back, and play with one of your old teammates, and as great as he is, we all know that. The flashiness, the ball handling, and his ability to shoot. It's just great to get back on the floor with him, and so it was a great moment for sure.
Over here in the second row.
Cameron Buford, LA News Observer. Can you now divulge what your draft process was, your starting five? Can you now let us know who it was?
Yeah, I took Kevin first, and then I took Anthony Davis, and I followed that with Kyrie, and DeMarcus.
Did you have fun with the GM process, and what advice did you get? Did you get some advice from your boys?
Nah. My boys, they didn't give me no advice, but I know who they like to play with in the video games, and but I know who I like watching. And I had a draft board. I had a process, and some of it went to. It almost went to according to plan. A couple of them fell through, but I was satisfied and happy with all the guys that I got. And even with the 4 guys that got injured, we was able to get 4 new guys who came in and played well for us.
Okay, where'd you hide that draft board? It wasn't in your locker room. Where was it at?
Ain't none of your business. You're going too far, man.
Okay.
Next question, same row on the right.
Lauren Jones, LA Sentinel. When you look back, right here.
Okay.
Hi. When you look back on this weekend, what will stand out most to you about LA All-Star Weekend?
I think LA is a perfect place to host All-Star Weekend. It's one of the few cities that we have in our league that can accommodate all of this. And when I mean all of this, you got over 200 plus countries that's covering the game. You got so many people from all over the world coming to watch our game and just be a part of All-Star Weekend. And we know the traffic. We understand that, but traffic is traffic. But LA can accommodate that. It's built for stars. It's built for entertainment. It's built for cameras and bright lights. And, it's a great place for it. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I know my family did. So it was a great weekend.